also that at some point in time, Detective Hermosillo had been seen driving by this property.
Yep, before and after Chad's arrest.
And that was something that you had observed personally?
Yep.
And at that point, had you met Detective Hermosillo?
Yes.
And that's how you were able to identify him?
Yep. And I've also seen him on Facebook.
Chad's laughing away. Pryor's getting nervous.
Did you see Detective Hermosillo the day that Tylee and JJ were found?
I can't recall for sure on that day.
You don't have any reason to disagree that Detective Hermosillo was one of the lead investigators in this case?
No, I have no reason to disagree on that.
No reason to disagree that, in fact, he was there the day that the bodies were found?
I would assume so.
So, you wouldn't disagree that for law enforcement to drive back and forth by this property, that they may have suspected the bodies were, and in fact found the bodies there. That wouldn't necessarily be unusual, would it?
Perhaps no. However, this was even after the bodies were taken out, that he would slowly drive by the property.
And to that point, so you would disagree that a detective who discovers bodies on property, arrests somebody from the property, might have a surveillance or investigative interest in continuing to drive by the property to identify if someone else was coming back to the property after the bodies had been removed. You don't disagree with that, do you?
I don't see the reason for it.
You're not a law enforcement officer, are you?
Absolutely not. I would rather choose any other profession.
Okay.
Choose any other profession.
But you don't disagree that a law enforcement officer who found bodies on a property might want to continue to observe that property to see if anything else suspicious occurred there on the property?
I don't see the reason for him returning.
Do you think finding bodies on property is a big deal?
Judge, I'm going to object. It's been asked and answered at least a couple of times.
When Detective Hermosillo was driving by the property, did he ever make contact with you?
No.
Were you aware that some kind of memorial had been placed on that property relative to Tylee and JJ?
Yes, but the slow driving by wasn't just on 200 North, it was also on Salem Highway.
You don't disagree that for a law enforcement officer to find two children buried on a property would be a traumatic event, do you?
I don't disagree. However, I don't understand why during working hours we would need to return and visit the memorial.
So that's not understandable to you, how a law enforcement officer might have a traumatic experience and go back and visit.
I didn't say that.
So then you agreed it could be?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions.
He's such an idiot. Look at Chad laughing.
Mr. Pryor.
Judge, I'll need 77.
Mr. Pryor's like, you fucking
I don't know
idiot.
if it's still up there. If it is, Mr. Wixom, just please leave it.